What's up, guys? My name's Clash Royale, and I'm giving you a little tutorial on the app called Clash Royale by the Supercell team based out of Helsinki, Finland. So I'm just going to give you guys a little rundown. This is intended for people who are brand new to the game and want to learn some more about the app itself, as well as people who may have played it, left, coming back. I know I stopped playing it for a little while, and now I'm back at it. And I'm having a lot of fun, so I'm going to make this video help you guys out a little bit to get to know the app if you're new. So we're going to start here. We have 5 tabs on the very bottom, and we're going to go to the very left tab. I'm start here, and head my way right. So you get the card shop. The very first thing you're going to see in the card shop is this goblin, this elderly goblin hanging with the little time glass there. The card shop is going to renew every 24 hours. For me, it's midnight. It might be different for other people. You will see 3 different cards appear in the shop. You'll see a common, a rare, and an epic. Those are the 3 different types of cards you can have. Just all kind of depends on their rarity, and we'll get to that here in a second. If you are in the Hog Mountain, the Arena 10 arena, you will get a legendary in there every now and then. Not sure what the cycle is there, but yeah. And then on Sundays, you'll get double card Sundays where you have 2 rares, 2 commons, 2 epics to choose from, or a legendary if you're in Arena 10 and above. Common cards will take about 10 gold coins. Rares will start off a little more than that, and then epics start at 1,000. Here I bought some of these Dark Goblins, so that 100 isn't real where it starts off. So every now and then you'll get some value offers in here. This one is a $5 Arena 10 magical chest and 200 gems. It's a 2-time value that lets you know the value of each pack. That's only if you care to spend the money. And as you can see there, it ends in 2 days and 14 hours. So eventually it will go away. Sometimes you'll get one-time offers. If you get to a new arena, they'll reward you with the ability to be able to buy a special value offer pack. So get ready for those in case you want to progress a little faster than free-to-play players. Free-to-play players are people who don't spend any money on the game and just ride it out dirty. The next section here in the shop tab is going to be the treasure chests. These will always be here, and they're always catered to the particular arena that you're in, and they open immediately, as you see there. The amount that they cost is going to change depending on the arena that you're in, but these are the 3 that are always going to be here: the giant chest, the magical chest, and the super magical chest. As you can see here, you'll get a certain amount of gold, a certain amount of cards, and in this particular giant chest, you'll get a certain amount of rares. These are all catered to where I'm at currently on the ladder, which is the trophy range that I'm at. The magical chest, you'll have some epics in there this time, and some rares, and some gold and common cards. The super magical chest is the most valued and highest costing chest, so you get tons of gold there, you get tons of cards, lots of epics, and tons of those rare cards, but they do cost quite a bit. I think that's about $30 for me, which I'm not going to spend money on that right now, at least. The gems are something you can also purchase with your real money. As you can see there, these are all standard for all arenas, so that's what you'll come to expect. And then with those gems, you can buy gold, and with gold you can use to upgrade cards and do other things like that. So let's move on to the next tab here. It's the cards tab. You see up here you have battle deck. These are your personalized decks that you can customize with the cards that you currently own. You can do 3 different customizations, and yeah, this is just basically where you build your deck, and underneath it you're going to see the average elixir cost. This game is obviously a strategy game where your elixir spending is a very crucial key component to winning the matches. So this elixir cost 4.3. It's a pretty high one. Not the highest you can get, not the lowest you can get. So, I mean, they range from about 2.1, I think, if you have the mirror card, which doesn't technically cost elixir. You see that question mark there? And they can go up to, like, incredible amounts of elixir up there. So this little button here is going to throw you into a training match. This is just practice. You'll be facing an opponent named Trainer, and then their name kind of changes on your arena and where you are trophy wise. So in case you just wanted to like try something out real fast, see how it works, you can just jump into a little match there that doesn't, it won't cost you any trophies or anything like that. So underneath here, you see your card collections. You can see it'll show you how much you've found the cards. 71 out of 72 is where I'm at right now. That's because I haven't found the bandit yet, which I'm super excited to get. We're looking forward to that. Hopefully soon she ends up in my chest somewhere. So you're coming down. These are all the cards that you're going to find. And then they'll display the available soon / coming soon cards. I know this one is a Dark Witch and this one's the Bats card. I know that just because of some previews to the new updates. They don't release them all at once. They want to keep you entertained, keep you looking forward to new stuff. So they'll typically release one card and have a special event to go with the card every now and then. Right now, I think it's I think it's been about a couple weeks at least since the Bandit came out. And then, or since the Heal spell came out, that's the most recent one, and the Bandit was before then. So yeah, this is where you're going to be building your decks and looking through all the cards that you currently have. So let's move on to the next tab. We got the Battle tab. Starting from the top left, you see the King level, indicates the strength of your King and towers. You gain experience by upgrading cards, by donating cards to your clanmates. I do recommend that if you're playing this, it's a lot more fun if you have a clan, you have friends to consistently talk to and play with. It's a lot of fun when you have people to enjoy the game with. So at the very top, you got your current level, so you can see where you're at and how much you need to progress. That's all XP. I'm currently at level 10. And then moving from the right top corner there, you got the amount of coins you have and the amount of gems you have, and of course you can push those buttons and it'll take you straight to the shop to buy those. Underneath that, Clash on Sun, that's my name, and this is your player profile where you can see all your stats, your Royale stats, your challenge stats, your tournament stats. I just did a tournament for the first time yesterday. It was pretty fun. I got my butt kicked. It taught me a lot of things. So I recommend if you're able to get into a tournament, I definitely try it out just to see, because I know I've been playing this game for a while now, and I definitely learned a lot of cool things with it. On top of being able to see your player profile, you can go to another player profile and view their stats and their current deck. You can even copy the deck to each one of the 3 deck builds that you have available to you. Hopefully they add more. I think I would enjoy more at some point. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think that'd be cool to have more. So you'll see your current deck, your player level, your King Tower's abilities, and your Arena Tower's abilities as far as your range, your hit points, your hit speed, and the amount of damage they do per arrow. Your King Tower will have a cannon, and your 2 front towers have an archer queen on top, or an archer shooting those archers, those arrows down. So you also have an inbox right here where you can look at messages. Right to the right of that, you get the settings box where you can turn on and off the music. The sound effects, you can connect to Facebook where you can see your friends lists, and I'll show you that in a sec. You can link devices so you can play the same account on multiple devices. You can change the language. You can only change your name once, and I've already changed mine. From Matthew, that's my birth name, so that's what my name was for a while, but I changed it to Clash on Sun. Credits, help and support, parents guide, privacy, and terms of service, all basic stuff that you'd see on normal apps. So right here you have a free chest. They open every 3 hours, and you can get stacked 2, and depending on your arena here, you can see my my chest give me 12 cards and 1 rare. So I typically sometimes I get 2 rares and 10 commons, but for the most part I get 1 common, 1 rare, good lord, I can't even think right now. 1 rare and 11 commons, and you'll get some coins with that as well. So here you got the list of arenas. That's Jungle Arena, Frozen Peak. I'll come all the way to the down where you will start off. These are the cards that you get after you finish your training. Basically, it's an intro playing to the game before you're able to play actual players. So these are all the cards, and these are all very basic cards that you'll see no matter what level you are. They all serve a specific purpose, which I'll probably talk about in another video. So you can see that's your training camp, and then as you progress and finish the tutorial, you'll go to Goblin Stadium, where you will be able to collect these cards there that you see, and then view your donations and your chests capacities. As you move up, you get roughly 20 to 35 trophies, depending on who you're playing, what arena you're in. And once you get to 400 trophies, you're going to go to the Bone Pit, and then so on and so forth. Real fast, I do want to talk about the rarity of cards. I also missed this here, you see. By elixir, by rarity, and by arena, you can reorder your cards based on how you want to view them. By elixir is a good one if you're trying to build a cheap deck. All your cheap cards are up top. All your most expensive cards are on bottom. So this is just a cool way to bounce around the cards for different organization styles that you may particularly enjoy. So you see you have commons. These are all the most common cards to find. You'll find more of them, and that's why it takes more of them to upgrade. So moving on, we get the rare cards, which are bordered in orange. And these are a little more less common, more rare, go figure, to find in boxes or the shop or stuff like that. And it does take less to upgrade. But with the rarity, I'd say they're all pretty much even. It's kind of hard to tell, even as far as how long it takes you to rank them up. And then the purple bordered ones are epic cards, which are a little more hard to find. And then you get these six-sided ones that are all different colors. They glow. They're pretty cool. They're called legendary cards. And I didn't get my first legendary card until I was, where was I? I want to say I was in the Royal Arena. So I could have gotten legendary cards from the Builder's Workshop and from the Spell Valley and the Pegasus Playhouse. But I didn't get it until I got to Royal Arena, which is unfortunate. It took me a little while. So if you win a battle, you see the battle button right there. You see my trophy count. I'm at 3,004 right now. So I'm not too high, not too low. Just kind of in the middle there. I'm kind of an average skilled player. You get chests, these common chests that I was talking about. You can see here. These tiers, 1 rare, 11 commons. You'll get them every time you win, and there's a particular order of chests that you can get. So you can actually get a legendary chest at a certain point. You can get a giant chest, a magical or a super magical chest. I know it takes about 500 wins and or 500 chests to cycle through all of them once. You only get 1 per 500 wins. So they're kind of hard to find. They're kind of random, so you just got to keep playing, and then you'll eventually find them. You see the crown chest up here. If you play Clash of Clans, you get stars for starring a particular base. Well, the stars in this game is called crowns. So there's 3 towers on your opponent's side, and you will take one out and get a crown for it. And after 10 crowns, you can open up a chest. See, and I'm just going to open this up real fast. So you'll get a certain amount of gold. You'll get some gems. You'll get some cards. Here I got a common. I got the cannon, the goblin hut, battle ram. Ooh, that's pretty good. I need to rank that up. See, that's close. And then here we got the mortar. We got 59 mortar cards, so that's pretty cool. Don't really use it, so I need to upgrade it some. So yeah, that's crown chest. And you see I have 2 out of 10 and 10 crowns from battles to win. And you can get those crowns either from playing on the tilt, which they call, this button will get you into either tilt, and people also call it, blanking right now. They call it something else. Tilt or the ladder. There you go. So because you go up and down, it's never a you win consistently. You'll lose some, you'll go down, you'll go up, you'll go down. That's just how the game's played. So if you have a clan, mine's DKSQ, that's my clan right now. I've got some of my best friends in here, some people I've known for a while. Just some fun stuff to be playing with friends. It makes it a lot more interesting. But before we get to that, I'm going to show you these 4 buttons. This one to the left on top here with the crown, that'll show you the top royales. It'll show you the top global and local players. So each person is catered to a particular region. I'm in North America, Colorado, so I fit in the North American region. So that's my local. Global, it'll show you everybody in the world. So when you click on someone, it'll take you to their player profile, and you can see their trophy count right now, their highest trophies. There's a clan button to view their clans. You'll see what league they're in, which doesn't start until your 4,000 trophies. Legendary trophies are trophies left over after your after the season reset, which I can talk about later. And then you get their stats just like you see your stats, and then you'll see the battle deck that they've been rocking. This guy's using a golem, lightning, and elixir pump with the lumberjack. That's pretty interesting. It sounds like a fun deck. Cool. So moving on, bottom of that, you get the activity log, this little scroll with the list. These will show you all your battles that you've played. It'll show you your opponent's deck. Oops, I just clicked a replay. It'll show your opponent's deck, and it'll allow you to click on their name to view their profile, view their clan, and also you can watch it and share it to your clan so that they can watch it too. So if, see here, I got a 3 crown. You can share it. Be like, haha, this Diago guy I just destroyed with a 3 crown. So there's that. It's pretty cool. And then you can see the tournaments that you're in, and then also just like Clash of Clans, if you've played that, or Boom Beach from Supercell, you see these achievements that you can get XP and gems with, or from after you complete them. And this is a cool little feature. It's called TV Royale. So you can, using these tabs here, you can view the different arenas. So you can go to an arena that you're currently in, say the Bone Pit, your arena 2, and you can view the cards and the decks that people around your same area are using. So this is great for if you're wanting to see some cool ideas. I know I've taken plenty of ideas from this particular feature in the app quite a bit of times. And then also you can look at the top players. So you see in Legendary Arena, you see this guy's ranked number 6 right now. So if you profile him, he's at 5573 trophies. So he's pretty high up there. And those are the decks that he's using. And it'll show you the levels of the cards as well. So it's a really cool feature. I just go on here and just find decks that I've been using and watch other people use it. It helps me kind of plan out the type of pushes I want to make on a particular lane, or what kind of strategies I want to switch up. Okay, so below TV Royale, you're going to get the News Royale. This is where they show you all the upcoming events and or the just news, some updates that you might want to keep tabs on. All right, so we're going to move over. We talked about the clan. When you have a clan, though, you can request cards. You see back there, I only have an hour and 18 minutes until I can do it again. So you can see me right there requesting the Goblin Gang, and you can get cards from your clan mates. They can donate to them, and when you donate, you get XP and you get gold for it. So donating a lot's pretty cool. Here I'm going to view my clan. You see I have 380 donations right there. I donate as much as I possibly can just to help out the clan. I'm all about the team effort. So you see BYOB Epiphany right here has 40. I have 40, but you see right here Steve-O has 3. And that's because depending on the rarity of the card, you can get certain amounts. So you can't request epic cards unless it's Epic Sunday. So on Sunday, you can request a card and get the amount that your particular arena allows. So since both me and BYOB Epiphany are in the Hog Mountain, we can request 40 common cards. But say if you were in the one below it, which is Jungle Arena, you can only request 30, and that's for commons. And then take that 0 away off of those, and then that's the amount of cards you can request. Or, request. So Steve-O is currently at a whopping 24.96. So he's in Arena 8. So at Arena 8, you can request only 3 rare cards at one time. And of course, you can keep requesting once the time is run up. So you can see some replays, some friends doing some friendly draft challenges, which are pretty cool. You do that by clicking this friendly battle button up here, so you can ask someone to battle you. This is cool because, once again, it doesn't cost you trophies, doesn't cost you a loss, or it doesn't give you a win. You can just basically chill out and have fun with your friends, which I particularly enjoy because, I don't know, it's fun to just beat friends and check out new decks and new strategies. You tap this little button here and you can type, say what's up to your client, talk to him, all that cool stuff. So we're going to move on from the social. However, I totally forget these two tabs up here, so we're going to look at the search button. If you have a friend that you want to invite to a clan or something of that sort, you can search for them by name, or you can search for them by clan name. And by name, I mean the Clash Royale name, not their real name. If you're Facebook friends and you've linked your Facebook, you see all your friends here in the friends section. And you can reorder them by status, by score. So that's pretty cool. I have a couple friends who are obviously not in my clan, but I can still see them and watch their battles as they're doing them, just because they're my Facebook friend and they have linked their accounts as well. So we're going to move on to the tournaments and challenges. So these you see in the bottom here, victory challenges. These are always here, and these are always a consistent price. So 10 gems get you into a classic challenge, and 100 gems get you into a grand challenge. And you can see the different top prizes there. You will always start off with a guaranteed prize. So you see common onlys. You get 130 gold and 2 common cards just for paying those 10 gems. And the more you win, the more you acquire as far as cards and gold. So here at 12 wins, that's the max amount of wins you can get. You have 1 epic and 10 rare, so that's pretty cool for 10 gems if you're, about that. 1,000 gems, however, you get tons of more stuff if you can win 12 wins. This is a little more difficult. I definitely see a lot more top players playing in grand challenges. They will buy gems and just keep playing these for fun. Guaranteed prize, 2 rares, 20 cards, so 18 commons, 2 rares, and 1,400 gold. Pretty cool. And the cool thing about these are challenges are all level based. So everyone is playing with the same level. Unless your card isn't leveled up to that, they will level you down. So it's a level playing field. You can see here, more wins, bigger prizes. Each win in a challenge tournament will increase your final prize. At 12 wins, you receive your top prize, which they will display on the front there as you just saw. You only get 3 losses. So after that third loss, that's 3 strikes and you're out, and you receive the prize that you are at the current level. So that's pretty cool. Gives you a little more of that nervous, like, oh, I can't lose, or I can only lose 3 before I am done with this challenge and can't progress anymore. So like I was just talking about, your cards are going to be, excuse me, your cards are going to be leveled to a certain point, but so are your king and your tower. So your king towers are always at 9 unless you are level 8. Your common level cards are always going to be at a 9 unless you're below it. Your rares are leveled down to a 7, your epics are leveled down to a 4, and your legendaries are always going to be a 1. Overtime length is 3 minutes instead of the normal, I think, 1 minute or maybe 2 minutes in the normal tilt or the ladder. So you can only start challenges and stuff like that at level 8. So once you get your account upgraded enough to level 8, then you can start playing challenges and start participating in those. Every now and then, Supercell will come out with special events. Right here, you can see that there's a double elixir draft challenge. So what a draft challenge is when you and your opponent click battle and you're matched up, you're going to see 2 cards on the screen and you're going to pick one. It doesn't have to be cards that you own. It can be any card in the deck or in the available lineup there of all the cards. So you'll see 2 cards, you pick one, and the one that you don't pick gets thrown into your opponent's deck. So you'll get 4 options, they'll get 4 options. So you get 4 cards from them, and you take 4 cards. So it's pretty cool. It's sometimes you get messed up. You just get these awful decks that just are garbage, don't work well. Sometimes you get awful decks and you just end up winning somehow because they work. So it's pretty fun, pretty just up in the air, loosey-goosey, kind of hard to get the 12 wins in that one. So you get a free entry in this one. And this one's pretty cool because they have they started doing these one-time rewards. So when you start a challenge like this at 2 wins, you get 4,000 gold, no matter what. No matter how many losses you have. Of course, if you have 3 before then you don't get it. So if you progress to 5 wins, 8,000, 8 wins, 16,000, and that's tons of gold. You can do so much with that if you're at a level 8 or so. You can see your guaranteed prize and the top prizes here too. So special events are pretty fun. They play at tournament standard, and that's the term that they use to explain that all the cards are set at a level playing field. Using friendly rules is another way they do it. And every special event that comes out, you'll see a little description here. If you click on this question mark, it'll give you a little rundown of what the special event is. Tournaments are a little different than challenges. You find them and or make them. Here you can see you can make them with certain amounts of gems for different amounts of prizes. You can name it, write a description, you can set a password for it. The tournament I did yesterday actually had to do with the global series, because now that Clash Royale is an esport, they have a worldwide tournament championship for it, which I think is super awesome. It was a lot of fun. Like I said, I got my butt handed to me because I was playing some really good people. Some people in Legendary Arena, but all the cards were even, so they just outplayed me basically. Don't let that discourage you. Just keep, have fun, clash on, and don't be discouraged if you keep losing. You can always learn new things, and that's why YouTube videos are so crucial. In my particular case, I've watched so many YouTube videos, and it's helped me a lot thus far, and I'm looking forward to watching tons more so I can keep progressing my skill. Okay, that's about it. Some other things here. The key to winning battles, obviously, is using your elixir very effectively. You'll hear a lot of terms thrown out if you're watching YouTube videos about positive elixir trades. Say you put down a 3 elixir goblin gang and you zap them with a 2 elixir zap. So that's a +1 positive elixir gang. And when those add up, you can overwhelm your opponent so easily with the amount of elixir that you have saved up, that you can just crush them and they won't have any elixir to combat any of your offensive cards. And sometimes defensive cards can be turned into a push. So yeah, super cool things happening. I know they are consistently upgrading, changing cards. They often have updates where they will mess around with the stats of certain cards that they see are used too much. For example, the Royal Giant right now is just about everywhere, and it's not that hard to use. So if you suck, that's a card you can use to get easy wins. I feel like experienced players know how to deal with those, but they're just immediate tower hits basically, unless you have fast reflexes and can put something down. So yeah, guys, if you want to keep watching my videos, I'm going to keep throwing them out there no matter how many subscriptions I get. But if you want to subscribe, that's cool. Like the video, that's awesome too. Yeah, any comments you want to say, any questions maybe I can help answer, you throw them in the comments section down below. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and as always, clash on.